Hello, hello. I have just recorded the Leo new moon forecast, and I'm going to try and keep this one brief because I just wanted to come in and discuss this little workshop that I'm going to be giving. It's going to be exceptionally powerful and exceptionally personalized. And I really think that some of the juice that we get out of astrology can be drunk from going into that personal conversation, taking the energy that is present in the sky and going, how is that more personally applicable to me? And that's what I want to help you do. It's not necessary to understand much astrology at all for what we'll be doing, because astrology is all about cycles. And what we're going to be working on is the Venus cycles. We're going to not have to understand what they really are astrologically, so to speak, but rather do a little dive back into our own stories with Venus. So Venus has an 8-year cycle in which she will do her retrograde in the same sign. She only goes through 5 signs. And so within those 8-year cycles, she'll start, we're having a new Venus in Leo, and she'll back and forth through the other 4 signs, and it'll take her 8 years to get back to doing a new Venus cycle in Leo. What I'm wanting to do with people who are attending this workshop with me is to allow you the space by holding space for you and giving you enough of the dates and times within the astrology to say, let's go back in time and you write your story. What was happening to you this time in your life? What was going on at this particular time and that time? And we're going to move through some of the big Venus points that are going to help you to start to uncover the pattern and the rhythm that you have. And what's remarkable for me, as I've been doing this for a while now, and I do this myself, I go back and I look at these patterns, and it's actually through doing them myself that I've had so many epiphanies and aha moments that I really want to help you to find that for yourself. I don't have your story. So this is what the work comes in, is that you're writing the story. I'm just giving you date, time, guidance, support, facilitation, and having somebody help you through those things and hold you through those aha moments is also very supportive and nurturing, because some aha moments are really uncomfortable and we may rather not aha at all when we hit them. But then once we allow them to kind of integrate and embody and we process them, then we can really use that to inform how we respond rather than react when we're faced with a similar situation. And that's kind of what will happen when we cycle back into a Leo Venus star point. We're cycling back to what some or other pattern that was happening 8 years ago, 8 years before that, 8 years before that. So where you start to see, well, this is actually impacting my chart more strongly than other Venus retrogrades do. I'm a Leo rising, so having Leo retrograde and in Leo, Venus retrograde in Leo, sorry, and that star point, it's in my first house. That is exceptionally personal, which is probably why Venus is pushing me to share this work with everyone, because she wants me to be that figurehead right now and step into that Leo part of my persona and say, okay, I want to show you how to do that, which maybe is not the same part of my Venus story when Venus is doing a Capricorn or a Scorpio or a Gemini retrograde. But we're gonna look at your different patterns. We're gonna look at your chart and say, this one's probably quite pertinent to you in this area of your life or that area of your life. And then we're gonna dive back in time and you're gonna write about that. You're gonna retrieve those lost memories, or not lost, but hidden memories. And you're gonna bring them to the fore and go, aha, this is what I should be doing at this cycle. So I don't want to get too long-winded here. Suffice to say, I'm super passionate about these things because they have been so insightful and so impactful to how I do life and how I cope moving forward with big challenges, because I can see that there is a grand design that I may not understand. And sometimes it's a case of getting to the well, I'm not in control here. I may never fully understand, but this is my lane. This is my side of the street. This is where I can do the work. And if I can do me well, then I can be better for the people in my world. And that's really what I want people to take away from this. So I really hope you will join me. It's on the 13th, which is this coming Saturday. It's really soon, live in Port Alfred. It is the following Saturday morning in Grahamstown, and I'm doing an online one on Monday evening, South African time. But I'm not going to put all the full details here. It'll be a little bit in the description, and you can let me know if you want more information. So please don't delay. I would love to see you there. Thanks for your time.